Well, hello, Cancer, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your monthly reading for the month of May 2025. We're going to be taking a look at the energy week by week and then the messages and guidance for the collective month of May. I do apologize for the tardiness of this reading. And Cancer, just a reminder, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave the rest. So with that, let's get started. Let's see what's coming through. First off, we're going to see what crystal is being suggested for you. Now, we are just finishing up the first full week of May, and that's how this reading is looking at it. So, first week is going to be the current energy, but let's see what crystal is being suggested. Lepidolite, and this is about trusting in the universe. This is your third eye, your crown chakras. Third eye is your intuition, your perception on things, and then also your crown chakra is in regards to your connection to the divine. All right. We're going to take a look at your tarot cards first and then go back to each week. So, current week, and we have the Queen of Wands. This could be an Aries individual. Second week, we have Major Arcana card, the Hanged Man. Third week, we have the Four of Swords. And the last week, we have the Queen of Swords. So 2 queens, kind of at the beginning of the month, the end of the month. It can be something that you're working on. I'm picking up something work-related, whether it's something you're working on at home or in the workplace. And possibly an Aries individual, this queen represents Aries energy, could be involved in some way. Maybe you're getting some inspiration. It could be a mentor. By the end of the month, you're seeing things absolutely clearly. So we do have Major Arcana card in the second week, which you'll be going into shortly. And that is trying to look at something from all different points of view. And that could be also people's opinions. You're giving it a rest here, spending some time getting that clarity of thought in the third week. So let's go back and look at the current week. By now, this is the first full week that we're in for May. So Queen of Wands can represent a boss, a mentor, someone you look up to. It can be in regards to someone in your family, someone around you, but it can also be about you taking the lead in regards to maybe something you're working on or a goal that you have, an interest that you have. So very positive energy with this Queen of Wands coming in. So can be someone helping you, or can be that you're kind of taking control. You could be stepping into a leadership position as well. See what your tea leaf message is. Dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. That certainly can represent the Queen of Wands. So it can be someone, again, someone in your family. It could be a boss, a coworker, someone in the neighborhood, a neighbor. Can be somebody that is helping you out in some way, shape, or form. Let's clarify. We've got the Hierophant. Now, certainly, this can represent marriage, but it also represents, what I'm picking up more for this week is getting clarity on things. There's a lot of uncertainty in the world right now. So Hierophant can represent government, banks, institutions, big business companies. The 5 energy can be a challenge, difficulties. But it can also be the indication with the Hierophant that whatever you put your faith, your trust in, you're not so sure anymore. It can really change from, what you were led to believe, or can be in regards to how you were raised, where you weren't exactly as a child thinking for yourself. Your family was molding your faith, your traditions, your culture, whatever it may be. And what I'm really picking up is you are seeking out someone who is more in line with your viewpoint and your beliefs. And that could definitely be this representing this Queen of Wands. It definitely can be someone with dark hair. So be on the lookout for that. And this is the current energy right now, the week we're in. Now, the next full week, second full week in May, we have Major Arcana card, the Hanged Man here. And this is really about looking at something in a completely new way. Trying to, if you have a project that you're working on or an interest, whatever it may be, or you're examining the results of something and you're trying to figure out why. Because I just feel you're trying to find clarity this month, Cancer. So Hangman is a voluntary choice. He's trying to look at things from a different point of view. This can really be taking off the rose-colored glasses. That could be changing up your beliefs here with the Hierophant. And connecting to spirit, source. Listening to your inner guiding voice. What's it telling you? To follow the same leader, you might say. Or you're doing some critical thinking on your own. So it is really looking at something from all different points of view. This could be what you're focused on, what you're unsure of at this time. We do have the 12 numerology to this card, which gets reduced down to 3, which represents that something is now kind of forming, coming together, maybe a new perspective, for like a new start, a new path forward, you might say. Tea leaf message for this week. Wish will not be granted. You're kind of seeing things in a very different light, and I do feel that the Hierophant represents something that you put your faith and trust in that is not delivering, so to speak. And clarifying the week is you're moving on to a better way of thinking, a better perspective, a better path forward. We've got the 10 of Cups. This is in regards to having a happy home, a happy relationship, maybe a family. So you're really giving this a lot of thought in this full second week in May, as to kind of like reassessing what's working for you, what's not, and maybe how you looked at things is not exactly the same anymore because you're looking at everything from a new point of view. Third full week in May, we have the 4 of Swords. And with the 3 swords you see here, that's an indication that the battle is over. You're moving on. You're giving it a break. You're taking a break from maybe what you've been thinking about, maybe worried about or stressing about. Stained glass window always represents that, you're being watched over, you're being guided. This is kind of like a meditation, take a break, recharge your batteries kind of card to give it a rest. Back away from what has been troubling you. So again, I feel for the month of May, Cancer, you're trying to get clarity. You're trying to get a clear picture of, and focus in on being able to move forward. Tea leaf message, you have Owl. You get some good advice from a wise person. This definitely can be the Queen of Wands here, helping you see things from a new point of view for your own health and well-being, your happiness. And it is stepping away. One of the first steps is, at the midpoint of the month, which we're coming up to, taking a break from whatever it is you've been so focused on or worried about or stressing about, thinking about. Take a break. There's going to be a new opportunity presenting itself. And this could be one in regards to health and well-being. your health, how you're viewing it, maybe changing up your perspective, being better. There's an opportunity for better health and happiness for you. But the Ace of Pentacles can certainly be something in regards to money matters, finances, maybe a new job. For some of you, you might be job hunting right now. And so taking a break, take a few days off from job hunting and then start again. Now, keep in mind that in the beginning, you got the lepidolite crystal card, which is about trust in the universe, trust in spirit, source, trust in your inner guiding voice, your gut instincts. Now, the last week in May, you have the Queen of Swords, which is getting that mental clarity to be able to move forward for your future. So this certainly can represent someone else that you might be talking to. It can be what the owl card is referring to, good advice from a wise person. This person might be giving it to you straight, is what the Queen of Swords does. She doesn't mince words. She doesn't worry about feelings or how it's going to come out. This could be somebody that's just really giving it to you straight, kind of like a slap in the face, and what you need to do maybe for what you're looking for and striving for, your goals. Let's look at the tea leaf message. Ooh, rat. Someone working against you behind your back. Wow. I want to clarify that. And that can have something to do with the broken wishbone message, that your wish will not be granted. That could be somebody in the workplace. I feel somebody around you with the rat. Can we clarify the rat, please? But you're seeing things clearly. So you're going to be moving forward. You're going to be taking charge of your own destiny. So this person isn't going to hold you back. You're just going to see them for who they are. So last week in May, you're going to find out some news. Now, this can be around you personally, your inner circle around you, or it can be someone that you put all your trust and faith into, and that's why your perspective is changing at some point during this month of May. You're seeing someone for who they truly are. Clarifying the week, you are moving on to better things. Love the Eight of Cups for you, because you're now, by the end of the month, you're getting that clarity. You're going to be moving forward on a new path. And you've got the Ace of Pentacles here. So there's something, there's an opportunity that's available to you, either for better health or a better job, better finances, just some good fortune that'll be coming in once you take a break and you start to really see things clearly, Cancer. All right, Cancer. Again, I apologize for the reading coming through so late, but that is the messages for the month of May. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you love and abundance.